Hello, I'm Anna Ball, and welcome to the Gardens at Ball. From above! There have been display gardens here at Ball since the 1950s, when my father, Carl, and his brothers would invite customers out every summer to see the new ball seed varieties. Back then, the gardens were traditional row trials, straight as an arrow and flat as a cornfield. They were effective, but pretty boring. So in 2005, we decided to completely redesign the gardens, making them much more of a botanical and ornamental showplace for our annuals, perennials, and now for our woody ornamentals. But see for yourself as I take you on a bird's eye view tour of the Gardens at Ball. The main entrance to the gardens, called the Garden Gateway, showcases an array of spectacular new varieties. This carousel of color is a really fun photo op. The Burpee Backyard, or the Cottage Garden as we call it, is home to new and exclusive Burpee Home Garden varieties. Inside, the cottage showcases our Heritage Gallery, which is a historical display of Ball memorabilia. Our Shade Container Showcase highlights containers of shade-loving annuals, like New Guinea impatiens, begonias, caladiums, and an ever-expanding array of coleus. The Hillside Garden features 38 permanent large concrete containers that are built into the side of the hill, showing off unique combinations of annual flowering and foliage plants, vines, and ornamental grasses. An homage to our original trial grounds, the Comparison Garden is where you can compare new and existing varieties in the traditional row trial style. Highlighted classes include begonias, zinnias, petunias, and vinca. The Ball Flora Plant and Selecta Container Showcase features hundreds of containers in both sun and shade varieties from our two vegetative breeders. The colorful vertical wall is a must-see. In the Pan American Seed Gardens, you can enjoy the newest and best varieties from one of our seed breeding companies, including top landscape performers such as wave petunias. Also, we have vegetables and herbs for small space edible gardening and premium container products. The newest area of our garden is called the Ball Ornamentals Display Garden, and here we feature unique flowering trees and shrubs, including things like butterfly bush and hydrangeas. Be sure to stroll across the bridge to enjoy the wave tunnel through drapes of wave-spreading petunias. In our Perennials Trial Garden, you'll see an extensive collection of Darwin and Keith Seeds perennials being displayed and evaluated. The windings is, as the name implies, a gradual meandering path to the highest point in the gardens. Annuals and perennials are featured all along the way. The Skyframe Garden on the south side of the hill is an artistic statement featuring flowers suspended in the sky on 17 individual arbors. Central Park on the east side of the hill shines a spotlight on popular perennials such as echinaceas like powwow, sombrero, double scoop, and Cheyenne spirit. The Pavilion, with its serene pools, is where ball ingenuity varieties are showcased in the beds and containers. The Pavilion also features the woolly pocket modular living wall system planted with colorful tropicals and annuals. On the east border of the garden is Carl and Vivian's Woodlands, the largest area in our 10-acre garden. It's dedicated to my mother and father. And it features meandering paths that take you past shade-loving perennials and annuals. In the sun container showcase, you can see and compare hundreds of single variety containers for full sun conditions from many of our ball seed suppliers. Featured classes include Angelonia, Calibrachoa, Petunia, Lantana, and Verbena. Finally, because there just never seems to be enough space to garden, we've expanded our annual and vegetable comparisons and the All-America Selections trial in the Comparison Garden Extension at the south side of the garden. If you enjoy the tour, come see the gardens for yourself. Our customer day is always the last Friday in July. I hope to see you there.